I've forgotten my keys again.
No, I was thinking about having my brace out.
Today?
The dentist said you ought to wait.
I know.
But I'm sick of it.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes in life you have to put up with things. It's not going to be in forever.
Yeah, well, it feels like it, okay?
Well, I'm sure your mum just wants your mouth to be all right. You know, get it all back in working order.
Yeah, but what's the point if I never get to use it?
Hey, what do I have to sign to get it out early?
Of course, it would have been much better if you'd waited the extra 4 months.
I think they're perfect.
And you're quite sure that your mother is okay with this?
Absolutely. Surgery's her new thing. Is this the smile of a virgin? I think not.
Tom's new smile.
Are you smiling about me and Frankie? Or you and Holly?
I don't know why we just can't be honest with each other. It's like that feeling you get when you walk past a policeman. Oh, yes. The uniform. You know, she goes missing for 3 weeks. There's a TV appeal, and it's as if everything has to go on hold while we all keep repeating how perfect she is. What was she like? Really?
How does it feel to be older than your husband and all your friends?
She wasn't perfect. You must think I'm being pretty callous about this. Not at all. Girl like that. There's nothing to tell us she isn't dead of an overdose in a ditch somewhere. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Mrs. Brake, I really admire and respect your willingness to stand independently on this matter. You mustn't be afraid of speaking your mind. It's really good to let off some steam. I've been thinking, you know, I know things have been awful with Jane going, but I'm really glad you've been able to think about doing things for yourself. You know, with your brace and everything, even though I said no.
Where are you off to?
Out. With Holly.
Big date?
What, during the appeal?
Oh, I am going to watch it.
It's all right, Tom.
Just don't forget why it's on, okay?
All right.
Hey, this is just like an advert. Thanks.
Holly, do you mind taking your shoes off? We've got guest slippers.
Hey, someone's taken the fence out of Tom's mouth.
Yeah, this morning.
Come on, it's starting.
Jane would be everyone's idea of the perfect daughter. She's a beautiful girl, with a wonderful personality, golden hair, bright eyes, the sort of smile that would light up a room. On the night she disappeared, it was her 16th birthday, and she was all happy, excited about that. She went out before the party, and she never came back. I think it really is one of the worst days of my life. She just went out into the night and disappeared, and it is a world which is full of dangers for young women. Please, if you know anything about what happened to our daughter, if you let the police know, because we just miss her. We miss her. We miss her so much. My lovely girl. Thank you.
I'm sure there'll be loads of calls, Natalie. Your description was really accurate.
Thank you. Thank you. Will, do you remember the last time that you saw her?
Let's not do this.
Oh, no, I know it's painful, but it's really helpful for me to hear how other people remember her.
The officers in charge say it always takes a while for the phone calls to start coming in.
You might want to relax a bit then. Yeah. I'm sure they'll call us as soon as they hear anything.
Don't you two want to get back to our women folk? Could be dangerous leaving them alone with Will.
You never know, though. How long's it been now? Oh, it's not since Joe left, I don't think. We want to work one-on-one in a confined space with him. Huh? Well, you want to watch it. This Frankie thing might have turned the screw. He might realise in need of a bit himself.
Frankie's a really wonderful girl, too.
Yeah, well, she takes after her dad.
Listen.
Hey, how come that she's beaten you to it?
Well, I just suppose I haven't found the right person.
Yeah, I know, because it's been, what, 9 years now?
9 long, quiet years.
9 years of lonely nights. I suppose that means you've been, taking matters into your own hands.
It's a perfectly normal, natural thing for a man to do.
Not that we'd ever do anything like that.
What do you think, Fiona?
Well, it's not really how I remember her.
Yeah, the eyes are different, less bright, perhaps.
No, what I mean is, well, maybe I knew her a bit differently, you know, from school.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't know, just your description. I think we all have an image of her that's a bit too perfect.
Do you remember the first kiss?
What are you doing?
Stars shooting across the sky.
I was going to kiss you.
Why? Is it because you adore me? Or because you want someone to try out on? Seeing your cherry swollen to the size of a watermelon?
What makes you think I'm a virgin?
The fact that you are?
Well, that's a bit personal, isn't it, Holly? Are you a virgin?
What do you think?
That you're not.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
I don't want to upset anyone. I just think we've all lost a bit of perspective.
Right, you know, there are times when you should just keep your mouth shut. I mean, we're sitting around here waiting for someone to call and tell us where she is.
But all this remembering, it's stopping us from moving on. And, you know, what's the point when the memories aren't even true?
Fiona, I think you should just leave.
I'm sorry, Natalie.
Go on. I knew you wouldn't.
How?
Because you're in love with Frankie.
I've just spoken to Duncan and he hasn't heard anything either. Apart from a few prank calls and some lonely old women with nothing better to do.
I'm sure it's just a matter of time. I mean, I actually wanted to talk to Roxy about something.
She's asleep. I tried to get her to go home, but she insisted. Was it something important?
No, just Frankie.
Well, I'm not exactly the expert on daughters.